What's going on, everybody? I'm Skyfox, and I'm here to talk about everyone's favorite topic, triple support. So everyone hates triple support. Triple support has been plaguing the Marvel Rivals community for quite some time now, right? You see it everywhere. You see it in pro play. It's just can be very annoying and difficult and make a match feel very miserable because it just feels like nothing ever dies, right? So here are my top 5 counters for triple support. So the first hero I want to talk about on this list is Squirrel Girl, right? Squirrel Girl provides a lot of burst AoE damage against triple support. She's gonna force Invisible Woman to jump. She's gonna force Cloak to cloak herself. She's gonna force Gambit to dash. She's gonna force anybody that has a dash or a jump or any type of movement ability. She's gonna be forcing all those cooldowns, right? She's gonna be providing consistent ground pressure. I highly recommend Squirrel Girl against any triple support comp, even if they have an Ultron. So if they do have an Ultron, the second hero, and this does not count for the top 5 heroes. This is just like a and if type situation, you know what I mean? So if they have an Ultron, I'd recommend Spider-Man, right? You go Spider-Man, Squirrel Girl. Spider-Man hard focuses Ultron, and then Squirrel Girl just provides consistent ground pressure, ground damage onto everyone, right? So Squirrel Girl, number 1. Number 2, I would have to say is something like a Venom, right? Venom has massive amount of survivability, right? So they're not going to be able to just burst him down, kill him very quickly, right? Especially if they're running triple support, because they're just not putting out that much damage, right? So Venom is going to be a very, very good counter for triple support. Another tank I would have to say would be Rogue. A good Rogue is she's very difficult to kill. And then obviously her ult is going to be amazing against triple support, because it depends on what rank you're at, but usually, you know, they pop all 3 of those support ults. Like, they pop one, then they pop the other one, then they pop the other one, and you know, your whole team dies or whatever the case may be. But Rogue has a chance to intercept that chain, right, and to throw off their ult charge. So Rogue, Venom, Squirrel Girl. Number 4 will have to be Storm, right? Storm is going to be a great pick against triple support because she's going to be damage boosting your entire team. So, you know, depending on what kind of healers they got, even if they got an Ultron, Storm can contest the Ultron because of the buffs they gave her maybe a couple seasons ago. When she uses her Wind Blade or whatever it's called, she gains overshield. So Storm is going to be really, really good against triple support, right? And so then the last hero that I will mention that's really, really good against triple support is going to be Moon Knight. Moon Knight is great against triple support. If all 3 of those supports are just sitting on top of each other, you know, Moon Knight's going to be able to throw those onks down and provide a lot of pressure, and he's going to force cooldowns. He's going to force them to dash. He's going to force them to move out of the onk area, or he's going to force them to have to look at the onk and break the onk. So those are your top 5 triple support counters. And then what I will say is you still want to have someone that's going to be able to contest their tanks and whatever DPS that they have, right? You don't want the entire team to be focused on those 3 supports, because if too many people are focused on one person or 2 people, the other people are just kind of like running free and maybe they're killing their support. So my strategy against triple support is never to go triple support. I always will advise my team to either go 2-2-2, or depending on if you're on attack or if you're on defense. If you're on attack, I would say maybe triple DPS. Triple DPS can work very well against triple support. If you're on defense, I would do triple tank against triple heals, because triple tank on defense, it's all about stalling, right? You don't necessarily have to kill them. You just have to be able to not die and stay on the point, right? So you're not gonna be able to kill 3 tanks if you have triple support, right? So especially Rogue and Venom, and then maybe even like a Magneto or something like that. That is, or Groot. That's gonna be super tanky to try to muscle through. So there you have it, guys. This is my top 5 triple support counters. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Posting my first video, I got 10 views. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'm happy. I'm just happy to be here talking about something that I love and something that I enjoy, and you got to start somewhere. So I'm very grateful and appreciative, and just drop a comment, man. Drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.